Man, I hate concrete floors sometimes. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. Good morning. It's Monday morning. It's the big week, the big gobble gobble family event. I know I have so much prepping to do, it's not even funny. There's like, this week is always so like, so much stuff goes on, and it's like, how do I get to do it all? I have 3 desserts I need to bake on Wednesday. So that way they're ready for Thursday. So I'm not monopolizing the kitchen. Well, I'm going to be monopolizing it anyways with the turkey and the ham in my dinner rolls that take forever to make. But I try to get all the desserts done on Wednesday, so it's like one less thing to worry about on for Thursday. Um, but yeah, and Wednesday it's going to be just like fun because Stranger Things, I think, Stranger Things, the first part of the season finale, the series finale, comes out. So me and my daughter are going to binge watch while we're baking. So it's going to be fun. How's everyone's weekend? Well, how was everyone's weekend? I'm trying to stack these. My weekend was pretty like Saturday and Sunday on okay, so on Friday night I wasn't feeling the best. Saturday night it was just like horrible. I think I just wasn't feeling very good. I did sew, but I was like a bag that normally I have like sewn this bag a million times. It just took me forever. I was like not feeling good, and then I woke up on Sunday morning, like really early, like at 4 a.m. with like this blinding headache, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I was pretty much in bed with the ice pack on my back of my neck all day. And I felt a little bit better today, just not like 100% me. Um, but yeah, whatever this like head cold or whatever's going on, I'm just, I'm not here for it. um, yeah. So Sunday was pretty crummy. It is quiet and cold. They're baking cakes for folks. Not into the season yet. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of like Christmas movies, like different genres of different Christmas movies, and I've been getting into this season. Like like Hallmark Christmas movies always like get me into the season because they're like well formulated. But I've been watching like different types of one. Like some that are on Amazon Prime, some on our Hulu. But the one I watched yesterday kind of reminds me of this horror movie that came out on Netflix a couple years ago. And it when you look at the big picture of it, it is absolutely horrible. It's time traveling, and it's funny because there are big college debates about like Back to the Future and how horrible it actually is as a movie as a whole. And like if you think of the movie, how horrible it is, like how bad Marty McFly is and how bad the professor is, because not only do they change the dynamics of the future, but they also play like kind of God with their family. And as a kid, when you watch it, you're like, this is just super cool, and you get to see the future and things change slightly, but like it's horrible. So Netflix had a scary movie about a year or two ago where like there was a girl who is living in her sister's shadow, that her mom and dad had a kid that passed away horribly, like during a slasher fest, like a spree killer in 1999. And now it's in the well, then for now it's like for them in 2022 or 2023 they had another kid. And she always feels that she's living in her sister's shadow. And she's like going for to MIT. She's a good student, but she feels like no love from her parents. It's like very like, yay, daughter, you're doing good. Like there's no love. And she always feels like it's like that because her parents lost a kid, right? Um, and so she decides to go back to the past to save her sister. And she does this through like it's a really good slasher movie, you want to watch it. But when she does this, she realized if she saves her sister, if she goes back to the future, she will no longer exist because her parents made it quite clear that they only ever wanted one kid. And the only reason why that they had her is because they were missing something in her life. And like it really dawns on her that she will never exist if her sister lives. And it's like the most horrible, like it's worse than the slashers and the murders that take place. Like the fact that you know you will never exist because you're not, your parents will never want you. And I think like I cried at the end of this movie because I'm like, what? I'd rather see the deaths and scream and tell you to run than to make have some psychological warfare in my mind thinking that you will never exist because your parents never really wanted you. So, and so I told my sister about the movie on Netflix and she watched it and she was like, why did you make me watch this? This is the whole Back to the Future thing. Like Marty kissing his mom. Like it's not like this is weird, right? So in this Christmas one, there's a woman. She's married to her high school sweetheart, and they have two kids, a girl and a boy. And they're the kids are spoiled. The husband kind of allude to that he's kind of disloyal to his wife and never really spends time with her. And what her and him were like the it people in their high school life. And you find out that they had to get married fast because they had a kid in high school, which is the daughter. She run her and her best friend, who are also friends from high school, run into this nerd in high school that always had a crush on the main character that has the disloyal husband and the bad kids. And so she was talking about, well, her life would be different if her mom never died on senior year of high school. So there was this lady that's kind of like a soothsayer, was like, God bless you, may your wish come true. She woke up in the morning, it was 13 and going on 30. She's in her high school body again, and she's reliving high school, and she's seeing how her future husband treats her and how bad he is, and seeing signs that were red flags back then that she didn't notice. And there comes to a moment in the movie where she's getting to know the nerd and she's falling in love with the nerd. But there comes to the moment in the movie where there's a very important scene where he rents a hotel room for them to like consummate their first time. And then she realizes that's the first time, that's the time that she gets pregnant from her for her kid. And she chooses not to get pregnant. And I was like, this, what the fuck? Like the girl's 19 years old in the future. Okay. So I'm like, this is not a very Merry Christmas. What am I watching? This seems like a horror movie. So I'm like, it's a very messed up movie. And so it's a very weird movie. And I was like, this is a Christmas movie. And there's a lot of things that transpire, but when she comes back to the future, she's married to the nerd and she does have children, but they're just with the similar names as her son and her daughter, but they're young. They're like, instead of being 19, they're like 8 and like 6. And she got to go to school. She is a doctor like she was supposed to be versus like being a stay-at-home mom. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I get it. I was like, this is wild because it goes back to like the time traveling movies. You get to alter it to be the life that you want it to be, but everything else around you can be altered. And we're supposed to be like, yay, this is a happily ever after. And I'm like, wait, I have so many questions. Yeah. The name of the Christmas movie is called Throwback Christmas. And it if you were in high school in the 90s, you will like it because it's a class of 1999. So like I was here for it because that's my year that I graduated. I was like, yeah, it was my music, how we dressed, our hair, everything. I was like, yeah. But then I was just like, and the reason why she consummated, like she had a kid in the 12th grade, is her mom died. She also prevented her mom from dying. She remembered the signs of her mom always having heartburn or whatever. So there was a pivotal time that she remembers her mom the day before she died. She rushed her to the ER. So now her mom's alive in the future as well. So she kind of sacrificed everything to make sure that her mom was alive in the future. It's a very weird thing because, like, you're happy that her mom is alive, but like her future kids who were like 19 and 16, grant you they were spoiled, no longer exist. And I'm like, am I the only person that thinks that's weird? like, like, no? Okay. They could have changed, like anything I learned from Scrooge is that people can change. So it's a pretty interesting movie. And then they're like happily ever after. I'm like, I am so confused right now. I don't know. I don't feel happy about this. I have questions. So yeah. So I've been watching like a lot of Christmas movies, and I'm telling Christmas movies to my sister. My sister's telling Christmas movie to me, and we have like a Christmas like playlist that we have to watch every year, no matter what, to make us feel like we're in the Christmas spirit. So I've been watching that, and then I'm starting to slowly put out decorations because whenever Thanksgiving comes near, I start putting more and more holiday decorations out, and get into the season. I like the holidays, and then I keep watching. I have like a lot of people that are doing Angel Tree on my timeline, and I don't know about you. That makes me cry. Like you'll be like, Shinobu, you're crying way too much. Watching people do Angel Tree, and like it's getting like it's like spreading. Like everybody's starting to go get like wish lists from UPS or Walmart, and buying things for kids in need. And I just found out that there's Angel Tree for people in retirement homes. I had no idea that that even exists, and I think that's awesome. So yeah. So on Friday, I told you guys that we did. I showed people how to do the bookmarks. I call them Nova marks now. So we made the cool bookmark that can hold a recess gift card, which is really cool. I gave them some other ideas to put if they don't want to do a recess version, how they can make a regular bookmark into it. This was super fun. I really like this because I think this looks really masculine, or you can make it with more feminine like fabric, but I think it's so cool because you have all this blank space. So I think this would be a really cool wedding gift where you could put like the bride's and the groom's initials, or this could be a really good business gift card where you could put the business logo right here. Or I had idea, don't come for me, but my mom was heavily into her church, and they did like tithes and offering. I thought it'd be cool, like if these are like the Bible bookmarks, and they put their tithes in here, and then they can. Oh, here you go. It's right there. You don't have to dig through your purse. Like it could be something along those lines. Or it also like you could do the same thing with cash, put it in a card, put it in someone's favorite book. Happy birthday. I thought these I think this is a really cute idea. It wouldn't cost you very much to make, just a little bit of your time. And so I'm really glad that I got to do this. And I showed them how to do this. And then we made a nice strawberry tassel. This tassel's not cool. They're just gonna both no, yeah. We made a strawberry tassel, cotton one, and we went over like materials to put in here. And as you can see, it's like not folding over completely because it's not just cotton. There's a nice like stabilizer inside. So we have fun. So I have all these to give to the people who buy stuff for me during Small Business Saturday and Sunday, which I'm going to stick just random ones inside there. And what I like to do for the one, this is new to me, to make these, I'm going to just stick my business card in here and just put like a tag like this is a bookmark, and you can use it as a gift card holder or whatever. So I like to hear feedback from people when I give them gift cards, like, or gifts, because then they're the best place. Like, oh my God, I need more of these. You never know who you give a thank you to, and they'll be like, can you make more? I've got a lot of those. Sometimes I gave a thank you for purchasing for me before a pouch, and then the person came back and like, can you make X amount of pouches for my business for the holidays? And I will pay you for a rush fee. And I'm like, I can. So don't your little thank you notions might be a ticket to a next sale. I'm just throwing that out there. It's happened to me more than once, more than 5 times, a lot of times. So I'm gonna put these in. I have a bin. It's a bin that I made. Maybe I'll show you guys tomorrow. It's a Harry Potter box that I actually made. It's a pattern from, I think, Lazy Girl. It's actual box. It's made with like Peltex and fabrics. And I put all the extra stuff that I made, like if they're like little pouches or something like this, and I throw them in this bin. So when Kendall goes to wrap, he'll go through and make sure what kind of stuff. So like if the person order like a Slytherin, he's not going to put an HP unless it's like a generic and it doesn't show anyone's houses. He'll grab a thing or two. He knows if the bag costs over like $200 or $300, he'll grab 1 or 2 things that are like opposite, stick them in the thank you box, and call it a day. He's the best gift wrapper ever. Santa Claus could straight steal him, but then me and Santa Claus would be challenging to Mortal Kombat. We would, and I would win victoriously. So, but so like Kendall picks a couple of these up, put them in there, and we call it a day. And he puts thank you gifts in everything. So I just make the thank you gifts on my spare time, and it's fun. But these turn out really fast, so I have fun doing it with them. And if again, my Patreon, we have different tiers. This Patreon level, everybody got it, no matter what tier you are. If you're in the tier that just is kind of like buying me a cup of coffee every month, you have full access to all the interviews and all the level up. So there's something for everyone. So good morning. I think they're real fun. I love this. This is so like, it's pretty cool. Like I want to, or those really, we get like really cool patches from like Heartwood and Hyde, and sometimes like I use them or I hoard them, but like it'd be really cool to put some right here. Like I said, Sean has like a really cool laser. I have a laser. You can laser engrave. This is cork, so you can laser engrave something really cool here. You could just do cool things. Like, hear me out. A lot of people don't do. I think outside the box. I have tons of chalkboard fabric. You could take chalkboard fabric and put a square right here, and then have it where you can write with chalkboard pen or pencil and put it together and have it erasable. Think outside the box. It's great. It's great. Come over here. The water's nice and warm. Be weird. Okay. That's where all the great ideas come from. So after I got all that, and I have to stick these over there because he'll be like, where are the other stuff? Because he's actually pretty good. He has I think he has kind of like a system. Like if you're $50, he'll give you this, 100 this, so on and so forth. If you get something bigger, he'll be like, hey, you get this kind of pouch, this kind of wristlet, and a bookmark. So I don't question the system. I just provide things for the system. Let's see. Yeah, he is my Kindle. So yes, on Saturday, I cut out a Cumberland bag from So Sweetness. If you're in the So Sweetness group, if you hit my name and you see Cumberland bag, you will see I have a love for this backpack. That in the park sling, it's actually kind of a joke inside inside the testing group. Sarah says backpack, and I'm like, I'm in. And it's like, I don't know, there's something about Sarah Lawson's backpacks that I'm always willing to test for. She has a way of putting together a backpack that is just always so unique and so much fun. I think I love her backpacks. Let's just call a spade a spade. They're just really good. I like her pattern style too. It's just very comfortable. It kind of reminds me of Swoon. It's like step by step by step. It's like 30 steps, you're done. Wham, bam. Thank you, Matt. I haven't watched any of her videos, but I hear her videos are very comforting, and I think she has timestamps, somebody told me. If not, I'm pretty sure her videos are not excessive, and I think they're really close in to the where she sews, and then like if she takes you to a cutting mat, you can do it. So if you do get this pattern, the reason why I'm telling you this, you have there's a video that you could purchase to go along with it. This is the large Cumberland bag. It is a bad boy. Now, I omitted the third pocket that goes right here. There's a third pocket that has a twist lock. I have used that a lot. If you go in, again, if you go into Sew Sweetness, type in Shinova, you'll see that I have made this bag every way since Tuesday. There's a reason why I love this bag. This bag is this bag is a baddie. All right. So I made this one. And as you can say, plant a tree and save the galaxy. Listen to the Ewoks. They know what they're talking about. They saved us. Remember that? Do you not remember? They saved us. We were saved by Ewoks. Be okay with that. So on the first thing I did is I did a modification where we have these nice mesh pockets to hold our water bottles on both sides. I also put pull tabs. My thing is that when I open up zipper pockets, I don't want to like, even though this is going to bounce back, I hate holding to do that. I rather just use a pull tab, call it a day. In the front of the pocket, you have a nice zipper. You have a nice like slip pocket. Yeah, see, Padme? Misa, Jar Jar Binks. Okay. That is the best you're going to get out of me. You have a nice slip pocket, and you have a lot of room in there. In the main compartment, you have a lot of space. I made a zipper pocket and another slip pocket. It is bound. I did not bind it with elastic. I did it with cotton. On the back, you have nice cushioned handles. This is her shape that she likes to do. And I put like a little corset ring, so that way, like, if you have your keys and you want to keep them on you at the park, you can just like click them right there. And then we have these little things that you can pull to make them tighter. It's a very simplistic bag, but the shape of this bag is so unique. The gusset goes in, this one starts off about 6 inches and just kind of curves up inside, giving it this real three-dimensional pill shape. And then it also has like these beautiful darts. Only in the front. The back has no darts. But I love the shape of this bag, and it always makes me come back. I think last year I didn't make any, but beforehand I usually make anywhere from 2 to 3 a year, and large and small. From my husband's texting me while I'm talking to you guys, and like, it's like I know he knows I have ADHD, but sometimes I feel like he thinks that I don't know, because it's like I have squirrel. When people message me, it's like squirrel. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. So, I usually make 2 to 3 of these each time of year, because either the large and the small, because they're just a very great backpack. The fact that it's made with all foam, it makes it extremely lightweight. You can toss this bad boy like a football across the thing, and someone could step on it and it's just going to bounce right back into place. So you have a mixture. I did a mixture of cotton, and this is vinyl. And I put my little logo here. You can put your logo anywhere. Don't let someone say it has to be in the front or it has to be in the back. Do whatever makes you comfortable. I like to put it on the side, because I feel like if somebody's walking, they're gonna pay attention to it. It's on their back, so just do. Oh, this is so cool. The hardware. What is this? That's so Nova. And this logo comes from Heartwood and Hide. And I'm not going to even, I can't emphasize it enough. Yes, I do have metal tags. Do I use them? Yes, because I hate waste. But have I reordered from Alibaba from the first time I got them? No. I have reordered from Heartwood and Hide. is a better option. Just is a way better option. The metal tags are questionable. The prongs are a pain in the tuchus, and the ones from Heartwood and High just look more clear and concise. And I don't know, they come faster, no tariffs, all the great stuff. So where did I get the lavender corset ring? I want to say, where is that? Ladies, she has beautiful lavender hardware. She always has like she has gothic fabric too. Um, I'm gonna have to think about that one for a second. I know her name, it's at the tip of my tongue, but I bought this hardware a very long time ago, and it's just been hanging in my thing. I don't the thing that's the problem I think we all well, at least I have, is when you buy a lot of hardware from a lot of different places, you do not remember everything right from the very beginning. Sometimes you're like, I don't know. I got it like 5 years ago. I'm sorry. um so, Juliet, let me think about that and I'll text you. See, thank you. Yeah, Sarah is like that. If you could, and I have the same model. If I can make it, you can make it. It's about having self-confidence. And self-confidence to me is going slow and taking your time. That it's kind of the tortoise and the hare situation. Both of them are going to finish the race. One was just doing too much, and the other one was just like was focused. That's the same. That's the what you have to have in your mind. It's like the tortoise and the hare. Just because someone is able to run really fast and act a donkey and trying to be like, look at me, being first character syndrome, and the other one's like, I got you. I'm just gonna do things I'm gonna stay silent and move at my own pace. That's the lesson I got from the tortoise and hare. They're both are going to finish, but one is going to finish with grace, and the other one's going to be finishing with like everyone's side and be like, why does the hare always have to do the damn most? like, like it just finished at your own pace. You got this. There's no race, and that's the thing that I cannot express even more. There's no race. No one is like go like, and if they're doing that, they may be an uncanny personality. You need to run. Like just this is no one. There's no race. The only time that you're in a situation where you have to finish is if you're like me. I had an interview with a very cool person this month on my Patreon, and the only time that there is a race, it's not even a race, but it's a deadline, is if you're a tester. If you're a tester, then the person tells you when you have to test by, and that's when you have to test by. That's the only time that's where this one rule gets shifted, and but you put yourself into this by volunteering as a victor. Like, I volunteered to do your test. Like, that's part of testing. But other than that, there's no test. There's none. Go slow and go at your own pace. Go what makes you happy. If it's just making the strap today, then go for it. Do what you like. But yeah, this bag took me a little bit longer, which to me is for me was like, because I have made this bag a lot. Like, if you were to put a camera on me while making this bag, this is the kind of bag I don't need to look at the pattern. I can give you the gusset measurements for both the small and the large. I can give you all the measurements because I have made the bag that many times. It's just I was not feeling very well. But for me not feeling well, I like the way it turned out a lot. There are some things that I was like, hey, I can't believe I forgot that because I wasn't feeling good and I didn't check myself. So that's my problem. When I don't feel good, I still think I can do a lot. But yeah, I do love how this mesh worked out though with it. It's so nice. But yeah, that is it. Today I'm going to be working on Patreon again. We're going to be finishing up the Belmont today. Compact. I'm really excited about finishing it up. I'm making mine's is in blue. It's Mickey Mouse. I'm excited about that we're going to do that. And I am going to be taking pictures of some more bags to stick it into my Etsy, so that way hopefully some more people will buy for Black Friday and buy small Saturday, things like that. Thank you, IO. Yeah, if you No, I it's, she has a bat symbol in her thing. I have t she her name is unusual. Yeah, I promise you, I will get I'll get it to you, Julie. I just have to go through the catalog of groups I follow on Facebook. I don't follow a lot, but I do follow her. It's not Natural Nerd or Itchin' Stitchin'. She had a lot of lavender, um, I think even her bat has the Dia de los Muertos mask on it, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but I just need to go into my Facebook, and I don't of course, my tablet is charging all the way across the room where I would have been scrolling through it, but I'll text you the name. I'm not too sure if she has it. Again, the thing with custom, unfortunately, is that they're not always available when you're when you had it. I got this a long time ago, like a long time ago. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. So, and I had just a couple and I would so happily I was like, "Ooh, lavender with this." That's how I got it. What up, Sean? No, definitely not that one. Lindy, definitely no. I no. So, um no, she like I said, she has, like I said, she sells very pastel color hardware, um, and I believe her bat has a Dia de los Muertos mask on it, um, so that there's that. Yeah, I don't think she sells hardware anymore too. She like, my first piece of hardware from her, they were all light lavender. I'm not I am not the best, but yeah, I got this hardware from her, all the she I had the whole set, and I made a, really beautiful, Sincerely Jen pat thing, and I only had this left. It's old. I'm saying I think I got it 3 or 4 years ago. She used to have, like, a lot of hardware that was the Studio Ghibli, but what I would buy from her was hardware that were she had pastel colors. She had, blue, purples, lilacs, and like, pastel pinks. And, yeah, I think the what I associated with her, I think she has again, she has, I might be absolutely wrong, but she has a bat as a, logo with a skull as a mask on the back, and she is she also has really beautiful fabrics, but I would get her lavender and her just pastel color hardware, and her hardware was really great. It was chunky, and it didn't scratch. Like, I'd try to scratch the hell out of that stuff before I sold it, and every time I had hardware with that bag with the hardware in it, it would just sold. It was so gorgeous. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to see. I Shinova. Okay. I wish I had telekinesis powers because my my telekinesis. My telekinesis not powered. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. I don't follow a lot of people on Facebook because I don't know if it has something to do with my ADHD, but or I don't like notifications, like sounds, or I also get it freaks me out, like, whenever my husband's like, "Go in my email," and he'll have, like, 7,155 billion emails, I'll be like, how can you have that many emails?" I don't I don't like having notifications, and I don't like a lot of emails. And I hate pending notification, like, when you have, like, the little bell, if I have more than 2, I'm like, "What am I doing wrong?" Do, do, do. I always want to like impulsively hum, and then I realize I'm on, and realize, oh yeah, I'm live. So many of my groups, so many of the groups that I absolutely love, like Moonbeam Textile and everything, it's just no more. Okay. If I can't find it by name right now, I'll look for it later, and then I'll mention it tomorrow to see if she has anything. But because offhand, I'm the worst person if it's like old hardware. Yeah, see, Kendall's emails is like ridiculously like he's like, I answer all yours. I'm like, well, yeah, because if you don't, Mortal Kombat. Like, um, yeah, no, winters in Chicago are hard. They whenever I have friends and I'm like, "It is, like, 30 degrees out here," and they're in Chicago, they're like, "That's it? Is that what you're complaining about?" I'm like, you don't have to say it like that. I don't have I get that I'm in a milder state and it's never really hot and it's never really too cold, but it's like, it's cold for me, okay? So, calm down. You don't have to be, like, crazy about it. Like, some of these names of these groups that I'm looking at, they have, like, the coolest names, like like, I'm like, "That's a dope ass name." That's like, I want, like, a cool if I have like, if I sold something, I would want, like, something super cool, like a really cool name that just, like, rolls off your tongue and that you have to get because my name just sounds super cool. 12 inch I know, I keep okay, so I was watching Max Velocity, and he was saying like there's like some storms that are like perfectly like about to intertwine, and they're watching them closely. I'm like, I'm not mad. I would like to have snow for Thanksgiving. I just would like everyone to be safely placed in where they're supposed to be and like not on the road driving. Like not driving. Alright, I'm gonna have to look for this place and find it. I gotta figure out what their name is, or at least go through my receipts, and hopefully I can just, like, Google something weird. I think I know what it is. I know their I think I know their logo because I know the bat. I know the bat. That's how I associate because their bat's cool. I'll figure it out. So I like season snow's really peaceful to me, like, I actually prefer the cold over the heat even though I'm a summer baby. I feel like it's a time that I get to spend with my family. I like the quiet. I like the snow. I've always have. As long as I have, like, a hot water bottle or whatever near me that's, like, a source of heat, I'm pretty much okay. Um, what I don't like ice storms, like, I don't like that's when I'm like, "Mother Nature." The hell is going on? I do not like ice storms. And like for some reason, Maryland likes to get those a lot more than snowstorms. And I'll be like, why? Come on. No. It could be because my balance, I'm clumsy and you put ice by me, it's like you don't want me to go outside. And it'll be stupid. Like I'll let the dogs out and I'll go on the deck and it's like, whoop, ice is not my friend. So yeah, because I'm clumsy. So like, oh, yeah, I already know. I well, I like, I'm not even looking for I told you guys that I already had like a mini hip thing. Well, I have metal in my hip because of my youngest son when he was falling down the stairs, and we were both going up, and I pushed him forward and I fell down the stairs. So I have like metal in my left hip. And when I turn 78, I'm going to be like, I give me the full hip replacement. Let's go. I already, because I could tell you in my hip when snow's coming. I'll be like, it's coming. I love it though. I have kids though, but my kids also will go around to other people's house and ask them if they want to have them shovel out their walkway or whatever. They have a southern dad, so they have southern hospitality. So I'm cool, especially. Oh, every time the snow, I'm like, oh, my hip, Kindle. He's like, are you gonna do this every time? I'm like, yeah. All right, guys. I am going to take pictures of bags and get with my team on Patreon. And Julie, I'm going to look for this group. And then when I find the group, guys, I will tell you guys on tomorrow what the name of this group is. So you can go in. If she still has a group, then you can go in it. If she doesn't have the group, then hopefully you guys can maybe like Google it on, like Google it, search engine it on so whatever, and you can see some of her beautiful hardware and fabric. She has, I hope has or had, I'm not too sure, had either way that she had or has some of the most beautiful lilac fabric hardware you have ever seen. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I hope everyone has a fabulous day.